Chris Trott, TaylorMade Golf, joined by Trent Daddy,
What's
the man.
Up, brother? How are you?
The legend that is the pillar of foreplay. One of the main pillars.
All right, I'll take that. I don't think
Yeah.
I can be the main pillar. That might cause some in-house problems.
Yeah, exactly. We'll play fair.
Okay.
So one of the things we've got to cover, I'm holding the Stealth Iron, which I know you played last season, right?
Correct.
But now, you've had these a few weeks.
So yeah, at TaylorMade Media Day, these HD Stealth irons, I started using these and I like them a lot.
Okay,
I
good.
really do. I mean, I love my Stealth as well, but something about these I really like.
We're going to get into it today. If you're making a choice and you maybe like Trent Daddy and you're not sure, you had these irons or you have something else and you want to get yourself into some HDs, what to look for. So Trent, I'm going parallel left with this first of all, and come back here, buddy, come back here.
Yeah.
Take in the scene, all right?
Yeah.
This is parallel left, so the club face is going to hit the ball at the target, you're going to stand parallel left to it. When I
Okay.
fit, I like to have that down just so I can get a feel of your mojo.
Okay.
Where you're aiming, what you're doing. No stress, just off a T-peg, give it a stripe.
All right. No promises here. Oh yeah. See, that's why.
That's why we have this beautiful turf, so you can keep it clean and you don't hit it.
Right.
Keep going, mate, just loosen up.
All right. Just
No
loosen up.
stress.
No stress.
Beautiful,
Yeah, that one felt good.
beautiful. So, whenever I go through a fitting and you notice how I'm teeing them up for you, you're a pro at this, keep hitting, but it's a lot like get whoever's in front of you first of all, if there's fitters watching this, just to chill. Trent Daddy's obviously gone through this a few times, albeit that he's not quite hitting the middle of the face. I'm going to get harsh with you there, Trent.
That's okay.
He's hitting them down to where we're going. So we're 3 or 4 shots in, I'm going to start to look at my numbers just to give myself confirmation that I like what I'm seeing. So the one thing that strikes us out here, right, on this iron, Trent, hit this shot and then we'll just do a direct talk about and a comparison. So 1, peak height. You've hit 3 shots out of the 5 that have all been at a pretty good peak height. This machine here is recording it. That one was at 60 feet. If I go into looking at the data and I go for the height, your good shots have been around 60 feet, 60 feet. So we roughly know that for a 7 iron, you're getting some good ones out there at 60 feet. Now, I'm going to throw this iron in there for you, but if we look at them side by side from a player's view, there you go, you're a player, I like that.
Yep.
You can see here, there's quite a bit of difference in top line, but also look at the back of the golf club is coming out, right? You can see it. So pick it up and look from there. The reason you can see the back on that, it's all to do with center of gravity location, which might sound a bit like jargon, but it's important. The carbon in there allows the engineers to move weight around the head. Whenever we can move weight around the head of a golf club, we can then pull that center of gravity in a different place.
Okay.
What we're trying to do is change the relationship between center of gravity of this and center of gravity of that.
Right.
And the main differences for these two clubs, for players who usually are in your category of hitting golf shots, struggling to find the ball in the air,
Right.
so to get a peak height of 60 feet out of it is because all the mass is down low, it's got that big chunky back on it, it's also got 2 degrees more loft.
Right, that was my main takeaway when I've been using them, is that my ball goes higher.
Correct.
It goes much higher and it looks like a real ball flight.
So think about now, get away from this beautiful as it is range and think about playing golf.
Yeah.
If your ball goes high and it comes out with a good spin number on it, which again, don't gloss over, height and spin are 2 things that work hand in hand. Descent angle's then good. What it means is you can get closer to the hole and you can hold greens. So if we're hitting shots into certain flags, we might not be trying to shape them in at where your game is at, but we're going to be able to stop the ball closer to the holes.
Right, because even now, when I hit a ball towards the green, it rarely stays on the green because it's just...
Correct, yeah.
It's at such an angle where it's impossible.
So golfers looking at these options either want the stronger lofted Stealth because they help the ball in the air. So dynamically, when they come through the hitting area, they're adding loft and being this way.
Yep.
Or if someone is trapping the golf ball, now they want to consider the HD. HD also is high draw. So you've not hit the good shots. You've not hit anything that's finished right at the target yet.
Right.
I'm taking a small sort of screenshot, but everything has been on target. Now I've gone off the deck here.
Okay.
That large sole also gives you another couple of good options, and we're going to see it if we get some turf interaction, which look, we might not, but if we do, a large sole helps you on a tricky lie.
Okay. Turf interaction, I really like that.
Yeah, Queen's English. So off the deck though, Trent, and look, caught a little bit in the skull, I give it you, but the height on that still came out 35 feet. Beautiful. That's what I was looking for, mate.
Yeah, that one felt good.
Whenever you see the best players in the world, and I know we've talked about it at photo shoots, Tiger and co, it's always that. And that there, through that turf, has gone in nice and shallow and come out as a result of the sole 67 feet off the deck.
Right.
That's good. 6,800 on the spin. So when you make irons stronger, you take spin off. I can see you're itching to hit another one, go for it. Now we're getting 67 feet. Good.
That's so nice. So much better than my regular one.
So we're starting now to look at, also in a fitting, you'd look at this totals and distances. What do you think you want out of a this is a 7-iron. What do you think you want out of a 7-iron? Total. What would you be happy with?
150, 145.
Okay, so you've obviously had a couple of skanks in there, but you've hit one at 159 and one at 142 out of the 7 that you've hit.
Yep.
That is another huge thing when it comes to fitting. I think people overcook their yardages, for sure. And I think that you're probably carrying this, if we're honest. It's going to average about 150, like you've said.
Yeah.
But it's like, always play a little more club than a little less. There's a little nugget for you. Go again, mate. Lovely. Now let's get a bit more aggressive here and go 5-iron.
Okay.
Actually, before we do that, let's go with the stealth iron that is right there. Look.
Give that a try.
Yeah.
There you go. 7? Okay.
So we're doing a direct comparison now, and I'm really looking at peak height differences.
Because this is what I regularly use, or I used to.
So straight out the gate, it's a bit stronger in loft, not as big as you look down at it.
Right.
Good strike, good shot, great shot actually.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay.
That would be one of the ones I'd be a little concerned about. When you hit it a bit more in the skull, you won't get the yardage out of it. So the first shot was that 74 peak height, that one was down at 60 peak height.
Yep.
Not bad. But you can see here that on off-center strikes, and even if I just put one into a little divot there for you, which is what we can naturally get, you're going to get more success out of this one than you will out of the stealth. You know, that was no issue.
None. None at all.
So as a whole, and I'm going to put you in that 5-iron that I wanted to put you in before, hit the 5-iron, I've already done it. That's a 5-iron out of a bad lie. Do you know what I mean? And both of us have just clocked that. I've not even noticed.
You pulled a mind trick on me there.
I pulled a mind trick on me.
I don't know if it was intended, but it worked.
No, I pulled a mind trick on me, and out of your 5-iron, you've gone and got 170 yards out of a bad lie. So that's the point I'm trying to make. A, I should be paying attention to what club I hand you, but B, you didn't even clock it, and the flight to me looked good out the divot with a 5-iron.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of what we're trying to do here.
That's right.
Trent, really good, all jokes aside. Let's get into the rough, because I now, as a fitting situation, and this is tricky, look, it's going to be a little bit downhill, but as a fitting situation, I'm seeing everything I need to see. I'm seeing consistency, I'm seeing bad lies, I'm seeing peak heights. Just hit one, see if you can get this. Get your weight a little bit on your lead foot. So we're going to have weight a little bit more on the left side. Get your spine angle, same as the heel, perfect. Now just you do you. You don't hit golf shots like that, Trent.
I do not hit golf shots like that.
You're trying to tell me that you can't break 90. You're selling us all, trying to get into this whole deal of yours.
No, it's true.
And you don't hit golf shots like that, Trent.
This might be the key to break 90, honestly.
All we've done, and again, I love the fact that you're looking straight away for a ball, but all we've done is we've gone just a regular setup. I know your spec is either going to be standard or 1 degree upright, but because you don't have much turf interaction, it's hard to read it without like lie boards and stuff, but you just regular steel in there, a regular setup, lengthwise looks good. If you see the leading edge as well and the shapes, the way it curves a little bit, that again helps with strike.
Yeah.
I mean, hit another one off of here. I mean, this isn't a very easy golf shot. You made that look very easy.
What?
Right, Trent, we don't usually do magic tricks twice, but you seem to be doing it.
That's really unbelievable.
I mean, I think that all that is left is if we look at the short scoring clubs as well, which we'll do here, these golf clubs are going to put you, they're large, okay? That's the A wedge and the pitching wedge. So again, approach wedge to give you an option before you gap into, you use high toes, which I love. But you're a guy who uses high toes because at the end of the day, you get yourself in a nasty lie and you want that large face.
Correct.
Now you got the same deal.
That's right.
So, you know, if you need to gouge it out or anything, this large sole that we can see here as well is going to help you out. The other thing is the back of it, if I open the blade up, it makes it not sit up too much.
Right.
Hit us just a few chip shots out there, a few punch shots. Let's give you a, watch out, let's give you a not great lie.
Okay.
And again, let's see the sole of that golf club do its thing. It's really good, mate.
That is really good.
Really good. So there you have it, mate. I mean, look at this. The marks, that's what I'm impressed with you as a golfer. So we can see as you come through, you are in this category. If the camera's out there and you guys are in this situation, you're adding a bit of loft for sure. Because if we did have someone at the next level that you are going to get to, they would be returning the golf club here, hands ahead, and de-lofting and pushing into the ground. We haven't got there yet.
Right.
We're going to work on that with you. You'll work on it in your golf game, and we'll see more turf contact.
Right, and I think there's a lot of people in my category. That's what I've learned with my
100%.
game. Like, there's not a lot of people like you, as talented as you, but then there's a lot of people at my level. And if you're looking for golf clubs, I think this is kind of what you're looking for.
But the thing is, mate, as we develop as well with the speed pocket in there and the sole, this is going to help it come out the turf.
Right.
And it's stuff that you don't need to worry about. I know that you're more of a free-flowing. If I say it's good, you just completely trust me, and off you go. I feel that. But this is not going to let you down. What we're trying to do here is if you're a stealth player because you need yardage and you like the look of that, I'm fine. But if you want height, sometimes you can get more yardage out and more height. We talked about approach play before we got on camera. This will help you over a period of looking at rounds of golf because it'll stop quicker closer to the hole.
I couldn't agree more. I'm looking to hit more greens, and I think this is what's going to help big time.
So there you have it, guys. That's a quick overview of the Stealth versus the Stealth HD. We're going to hit some more balls. I'm going to watch this fine man hit me some balls down that range. Great stuff. Might even put you some tricky lies. Always good to see you, Trent.
I appreciate it, Trotty.
If you want to know more about the Stealth or the Stealth HD irons, I suggest you check them out. They are unbelievable. Even I like hitting these. They come out like absolute rockets. Go to TaylorMadeGolf.com and please be sure to get yourself a fitting. Any of those questions you've got when you come into that fitting, try it all. You're going to enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Let's get some good golf scores out of you.